Hello everyone and welcome to Project Love Sky. Today we are receiving a short message for the lunar eclipse in Taurus. However, all my readings are timeless, so whenever you find this, it is divine timing for you. And the card I have here is full moon in Taurus, and it says detoxify. So for this particular full moon, and it being like in the same time with the scorpionic energy, there could be a revelation or a revealing of some stagnant energies within you, some inner knowing, some lessons that you will be going through, or you may reflect about yourself that allows you to move on with detoxifying that energy, or by other words, by moving on to transmuting that energy, releasing it, returning it to source energy, returning it to the universe as the energy transmuters that you are, and at the same time allowing the universe to realign, reorganize that energy in a way that is just right for you, and have the love energy replace and create something new, or give back something new for you after that detoxifying period. So you may want to check your sign Taurus, or check where Taurus falls in your birth charts, and just be aware of the nature of the Taurian energy, which is finding happiness in the little things, finding a place that suits your soul, finding the things that you do, the ways of being that really nurtures you. And I feel like that's very important in aiding the detoxification process for you at this time, energetically, emotionally, and physically as well. And the stone that you have here for today's reading is the Amazonite stone. And of course, it is known as the High Priestess stone. So you may be someone who works a lot with your intuition, with communicating what you know, relaying messages for our collectives and for the loving universe. And they are saying that for you to be able to utilize this gift fully, this detoxification is what it's for. It's for you to enhance and clarify your foundations, your drives, as well as your ability to receive and give and relay messages from the universe. And it has to do with the energy center of the throat, the energy center, and the third eye energy center. However, I feel like the upward arrow means the entire, you may have already done work with your lower energy centers, so from your heart downwards, and this is you allowing that energy to continue to move upwards through your higher energy centers, to cleanse, to grow, and to strengthen your energetic system and your light vessel. So from here on, it is from your heart energy center upward. And of course, our only job is to, of course, be aware of what those what we can do to change our behaviors, our thinkings, to align with a healthy, balanced energy system. But the most important thing that you could do at this time is actually just charging up your heart, because your heart is like the homing system that will send the energies to wherever it needs to go, to whichever energy center requires it the most. So work on opening your heart, work on opening your hearts, and see how that changes the way you work with the universe, and how you feel more in alignment with your guides, your etheric friends, and the energies of nature and the universe. So here, let me move this a little bit. You have the Five of Pentacles, Three of Cups, and you have here Spirit of Sword, which I believe is the Knight of Swords. This deck is pretty new for me. I borrowed it and I just felt called to use it. So let me check a little bit what the Spirit of Sword is for this particular deck. However, I feel like there are some things in the past that had left you feeling like you're left out in the cold. However, it is actually a time for you to find that inner light. So if you remember the Rider's Waite, it is people being outside of this building in the snow and, you know, looking at the warmth from outside in. However, this is saying that that warmth doesn't come from any exterior source. That warmth, that love only comes from you, and it comes from within you. So it is a lesson or an experience that your oversoul has called in to actually learn how to ignite that fire within and how to find love, nurture, comfort, and a sense of belonging from an internal state of being, instead of having that be validated or be something that is granted to you by an external source. Okay, and the Spirit of Sword is, oh, okay, it is a special card, I believe. It is the King. Oh, it's the King, and it's a divine feminine deck, and therefore they have renamed everything. And this is the King of Swords. So from actually at this time, what I said about igniting the fire, what they would highly recommend you do is find a place of how you could celebrate life more. How could you celebrate yourself, what you have, the people you love, and the cups within more? Because at the end, we all hold each our own cup, and only when we are able to recognize and love and appreciate our own hearts and our own cup, that's the only place where you come together to celebrate, because you are neither one of you are looking for another person to fill that cup for you, but you present your cup as a full energetic cup, so that you come together to celebrate. And that is the highest state of co-creation and of the receptive mode. So maybe find a place where, once you understand how to ignite that fire and how to hold your own cup, find the people who can appreciate that with you, the people who already have understood how to do that for themselves as well. And with the King of Swords, if there's any decision making that you are about to make that is a transformative decision making, at this time, it is your oversoul that's going to be able to reveal the most for you. It is your oversoul and your accumulated knowledge and wisdom through time that your soul has collected through different timelines, different parallel universes, that is going to be able to give you that sense of direction. Because in a place where you have these two moons, and it's almost like the lunar eclipse, if you put them together, it's a black hole in the middle. It is that intuitive knowing, and also a connection with your oversoul, with all that you are, your essence being, as Eckhart Tolle would call it. That essence being is going to be what gives you a sense of direction. And they're saying, hold that sword, hold it gently, hold it lightly, until you are able to get full alignment, full attunement, where you're at your enlightened state, or when you're in a lighter frequency from these densities. Once you move through the frequencies, there will be shifts within you and all around you that will allow you to see with a different set of eyes, and see through the eye of love. And then you will know how that decision, what decision best serves your soul. And it could be something that they're telling me that you have to gauge, because it's really on a bigger span rather than just what is best for this lifetime.